Moshin Madwari, and they said, okay, he thought he was going for a green card interview. They pulled him out because he's one of the co-founders of this Palestinian student organization that helped organize all the unrest over the last 2+ years, and who knows what they were doing in a low profile on the Columbia College campus. And they looked at it and said, as one of the founders of the Palestinian Student Union, we've seen your role, and we're going to try to deport you. And the ICE, they went to an ICE facility. Yesterday, a judge heard his case and said he is not a threat. So while we evaluate his immigration status, he got out. And he didn't go out humbly. He came out defiantly, and so it chose to call out President Trump. Listen.
And I am saying it clear and loud.
Excuse me?
Clear and loud.
Yeah.
To President Trump and his cabinet.
Yeah.
I am not afraid of you. Never give up on the idea that justice will prevail and that we have to come together to bring our voices and our hearts and raise them, not only for America, not only for this system of democracy that has checks and balances, and this court is part of it, but also for our humanity. We have to restore and reform the international order and abide by international law as a first step towards justice.
I don't care about international law. I care about the laws that govern this country. And I think we're setting a dangerous precedent that we have the courts involved with the visa process. So now every time someone doesn't like that their visa got denied or rejected, we have essentially said, now that's up to the courts to decide. Show me any statute that talks about the visa process. Sure, there's laws that govern our immigration process, but when it comes to the visa process, the Secretary of State has wide discretion, and now we have a guy that's beating his chest. He has anti-American views. He's trying to destroy a lot of the things that we hold true to our country. He stands with Hamas and a lot of the pro-Palestinian causes that are there that we don't support. And now we're letting him celebrate it outside of the courtroom. Not a good look.
Well, and after the judge ordered him released, the government immediately said, okay, judge, do us a favor, keep him in detainment for 7 days. And the judge said, let me think about it. No. And so that's why he ordered him out immediately.
Well, he was trying to get citizenship. He was almost there, and that's when he was arrested. So the Trump administration says they're going to fight to make sure he is not getting citizenship. And keep in mind, he co-founded the Palestinian Student Union after October 7th with Mahmoud Khalil, the other guy who has been detained. They did this together. They caused chaos. They caused riots on Columbia's University. We saw all the footage. Kids couldn't go to class. They disrupted everything. You can't come to our country and disrupt everything. If you're going to come to our country, you need to love our country and not try to do this. This is what it looked like. These two guys organized all of this.
It's incredible.
Go to another country if you want to do that. It's not welcome here in America.
Hopefully the next time we hear from him, he'll be making that speech in the West Bank or in Gaza.
It is glaring hypocrisy when you have Republicans on the other side of the aisle trying to create definitions and say Rashida wants to annihilate people, when Max Miller himself went on TV and said we're turning Gaza into a parking lot and we want to annihilate Palestinians. Nobody condemned to him on that side of the aisle. What is true here is that every single one of them has not acknowledged the fact that Palestinians are dying in the tens of thousands, but will continue to say it is us who are not acknowledging humanity. Rashida will stand strong.
Gentlelady's time has expired.
Movement will continue for liberation until every
Gentlelady's time has expired.
Has the right to
Gentleman from Maryland is ready.
At that point, she was acting as an individual who was helping the evasion of law enforcement. And what I find perplexing is I understand waiting for the facts to come out. We just got more facts about witnesses who said that this was intentional and the actions that the judge did. But what's concerning are all these Democratic leaders saying that she is this martyr. Well, if it's true that she actively secreted an individual, actively evaded law enforcement, how is that part of the judicial function? Many of us have said that we need mutual respect between the judicial and executive branches, but it goes both ways. She has to earn that respect by reinforcing her role as a judge, not as a participant in alleged illegality. You know, she got down from the bench and became part of what the law enforcement officials are saying is a pattern of illegality. I mean, she helped this person evade arrest. And we've seen this before. In Boston in 2019, I wrote about a judge who actively helped secrete a fugitive so that he would not be arrested. She was ultimately charged, but under the Biden administration, they just dropped those charges. And many of us were very critical of that because we thought the intent was clear. And so what people have to distinguish here is between the role of the judge and what she did. She was not acting as a judge.